In the ancient heart of Siam Reap, where the echoes of Angkor Wat's grandeur still whisper through the trees, lies a humble haven of craftsmanship that defies its modest facade. This is the wood-turning workshop of Mr. Mais Hout and Mrs. Lai Leap, a place where passion, perseverance, and profound ingenuity have cultivated a thriving business from the simplest of beginnings. Their story is not just one of wood and tools, but of dedication, partnership, and the quiet revolution of a small family business blooming in the digital age. 15 years ago, long before the vibrant energy of Lai Leap illuminated his life, Mais Hout embarked on this solitary journey. He was a young man with a deep-seated respect for timber, a keen eye for its hidden beauty, and an unyielding desire to create. His capital was scarce, his resources even more so. In an era before easy access to imported machinery, Mais Hout's workshop was a testament to true artisanal ingenuity. Every chisel, every gauge, and every rudimentary jig was born from his own hands, painstakingly fashioned from salvaged metal, discarded agricultural tools, and found objects. His very first lathe, the heart of his nascent operation, was pieced together from reclaimed wood and powered by the cheapest, most sputtering motor he could find. It was a contraption that would make a modern engineer wince, yet in Mais Hout's skilled hands, it sang. He spent countless hours in self-taught apprenticeship, learning the nuances of Cambodian hardwoods, the delicate dance of blade against spinning timber, and the secrets of transforming raw logs into objects of refined beauty. He worked tirelessly, often alone, pushing his body and his rudimentary tools to their limits, driven by the dream of growing his small venture. He understood that true growth wasn't just about expansion, but about deepening his knowledge, honing his skills, and fostering a reputation for quality and dedication. To this day, Mais Hout continues to use many of these very same oldest tools, each bearing the unique patina of 15 years of tireless work, a tangible symbol of his enduring commitment. He dreams of modern upgrades, yes, but he also cherishes the deep connection these tools represent to his own journey and the history of his craft. 7 years ago, a new chapter began for Mais Hout and his workshop with his marriage to Miss Lai Leap. Lai Leap was not just a wife, she was a revelation. With a sharp mind, an intuitive grasp of business, and an innate understanding of how to connect with people, she became the indispensable second pillar of their enterprise. Where Mais Hout was the quiet master of the lathe, Lai Leap was the strategist, the visionary, the bridge to the wider world. She saw beyond the sawdust and the whirring machines. She saw potential, not just in the wood, but in their shared story. Under Lai Leap's astute guidance, the small workshop began its transformation. She recognized the unique charm of Mais Hout's traditional methods and the authenticity of his handmade tools. Instead of seeing them as limitations, she saw them as defining characteristics, a narrative that resonated with a growing desire for handmade, authentic products. She meticulously organized the small workshop, streamlined their processes, and crucially, understood the burgeoning power of digital platforms. Now, every day, from the quiet pre-dawn hours when the monks' chants drift on the breeze until long after the vibrant Siam Reap night market comes alive, Mais Hout and Lai Leap work side by side with their dedicated staff. Mais Hout, still at his familiar, well-worn lathe, turns out pieces with the precision of a master, his every movement a testament to decades of practice. Lai Leap, with her smartphone and a keen eye, captures these moments. The shower of wood shavings, the concentration on Mais Hout's face, the intricate details emerging from a rough log. Their workshop, once a hidden gem, has become a vibrant hub for content creation. Videos of Mais Hout's mesmerizing turning process, Lai Leap's engaging explanations of their craft, and the finished products now populate their Facebook page, YouTube channel, and TikTok feed. This digital presence, carefully cultivated by Lai Leap, has transformed their modest local business into an internationally recognized brand, generating significant monthly earnings and attracting a global audience who crave authenticity and the beauty of handmade Cambodian crafts. Their shared happiness in their work is palpable, radiating from every video and every carefully crafted piece. Their ambition is clear. They aspire to grow, to become a prominent name in Cambodian woodturning, not just for profit, but to preserve and elevate their traditional craft for future generations. Your task is to craft a compelling 2,500-word narrative prompt that delves into the history, challenges, triumphs, and aspirations of Mr. Maishout and Mrs. Lai Leap's woodturning workshop in Siam Leap. The prompt should empower a storyteller to create a rich narrative that supports their future growth and highlights their unique strengths, particularly in the context of their firewood turning creativity. Part 1. The Foundations of Grit, Mr. Maishout's Early Years, Pre-Lai Leap. The Genesis and Siam Reap. Describe the exact moment or period 15 years ago when Maishout decided to open his wood-turning shop in Siam Reap. What was the economic climate like? What specific local motivations or opportunities drove him to this niche? Was there a family history of woodworking, or was it a completely self-initiated venture? The birth of the tools. Focus intensely on the creation of his oldest tools. Detail the ingenuity involved. Where did he source the salvaged metal? What discarded items were repurposed into chisels, gouges, or chucks? How did he design and build his first rudimentary lathe? And what were the constant mechanical challenges of using the cheapest, most sputtering motor he could find? Illustrate the sheer physical effort and mental problem-solving required to operate such a workshop in its infancy. Learning through doing. Explore Maishout's self-taught journey. What were his initial failures and frustrations? Describe specific instances where a piece of wood splintered, a tool broke, or a design simply wouldn't come to fruition. How did he learn about the different local Cambodian hardwoods, like koki, nang noon, bang, and their specific turning properties through trial and error? Who, if anyone, were his early mentors or sources of inspiration in the Siam Reap craft community? Early clients and products. What kind of products did Maishout primarily produce in those early years? Were they practical household items, simple tourist souvenirs, or smaller, more artistic pieces? Describe the challenges of marketing and selling his wares in a competitive market like Siam Reap. What small successes kept his dream alive? The solitary grind. Convey the feeling of Maishout's daily life before Lai Leap. The long, solitary hours, the physical demands of the work, the constant struggle to make ends meet while upholding his passion. What were his dreams and anxieties during this period? How did he maintain his motivation? Part 2. The Partnership Blooms, Lai Leap's transformative influence, 7 years ago to present. The meeting of minds and hearts. Detail how Maishout and Lai Leap met. What qualities did each see in the other that drew them together both personally and professionally? How did Lai Leap first perceive the workshop, its potential and its limitations, especially the oldest tools? Lai Leap's strategic vision. Describe Lai Leap's initial contributions. How did she begin to organize the workshop? What inefficiencies did she identify, and how did she implement practical solutions without requiring significant financial outlay? Did she introduce new accounting methods, inventory systems, or customer relations practices? The digital leap. This is a crucial element. Explain Lai Leap's foresight in recognizing the power of online platforms. The first video. Narrate the story of their very first video uploaded to Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok. What was the content? What were their initial fears or hesitations? What was the immediate or slow-burning reaction? Content strategy and authenticity. How did Lai Leap develop their content strategy? How did she leverage the authenticity of Maishout's traditional methods and oldest tools as a unique selling proposition for their online audience? What specific types of videos resonate most? For example, time lapses of turning, close-ups of grain, interviews with Mice Hout, or glimpses of their daily life. How do they balance showing the craft with the personal narrative? Engagement and community. How do Lai Leap and Mice Hout interact with their online audience? Do they answer questions, engage in comments, or take custom orders through these platforms? How has this built a global community around their small Siam Reap shop? Staff and synergy. Describe the current dynamic within the workshop. Who are their staff members? How does Mice Hout work with them, passing on his knowledge? How does Lai Leap manage the team and foster a happy, productive environment? Illustrate their shared work ethic and mutual respect. Financial growth and impact. Detail the tangible impact of their digital presence on their monthly earnings. How has this improved their lives, their staff's lives, and the stability of the workshop? Has it allowed them to invest in anything new?